missingw2.com. Get your lost or missing W-2 form from the last 10 years emailed to you in as little as 2 days without talking to anyone. Is it true I never have to talk to anyone to get my W-2? I thought that my old job HR department was the only place I could get another copy of my W-2. Is it true that you can really get my missing W-2 for me? It's true that you can go to your old boss, but the company might be out of business, or you might have left the job on bad terms. With missingw2.com, you can be done in under 5 minutes. Ordering a lost W-2 with missingw2.com is all done online, all hours of the day, every day, all year. We work on it until you get it. Uh-oh, I don't even remember where I worked last year. This is silly, but I worked 7 jobs last year and I don't remember 2 of them at all. What do I do? Don't worry, we have you covered. We uncover all the jobs and get all of them, whether you remember them or not. Some jobs we understand you'd prefer to forget. Will I ever have to talk to the IRS to get my W-2 copy? I just got a scary letter from the IRS and I don't want to talk to them about anything. The order process is very easy and takes 2 minutes. It's much faster to use missingw2.com. You never have to talk to the IRS to get your misplaced W-2 because you give us the permission online. You can order a lost W-2 at midnight or on the weekends if you want. You can order a lost W-2 on July 4th or New Year's Day too. How long will I have to wait before I get my W-2? I heard I have to mail a check and wait for a mailed copy in 9 weeks, and my old employer might never mail it. How long will I have to wait to get my W-2 if I order through missingw2.com? We deliver your W-2 as fast as possible. We email your W-2 to your inbox, so you will not have to wait for the postal mail, which could get lost. Many of our clients have received their W-2 in as little as 2 days. Almost all receive it before the week is done. How is it possible missingw2.com can email me my W-2? When I got my W-2 tax form from my employer, they didn't email it to me. They handed me a paper envelope with a paper document inside. So will I have to wait for a mailman to arrive to get my W-2? We email your W-2 in your inbox. If you have an email address and an internet connection, you can order your lost W-2 tax form. You will not have to wait for mail. You will receive the W-2 form in your inbox as a PDF attachment. You can print out as many copies of this W-2 as you like. What years can I get a copy of my W-2? I have been working for 10 years and I don't have records of any of the W-2s that I received. How far back can I get them? As far back as 10 years. You can order a copy of your past W-2 tax forms for the past 10 years. As long as a W-2 was filed for you to the IRS, we will get a copy for you and email it to your inbox as a printable PDF document. We can even fax it to you when it's ready. Uh-oh, I think what I actually received is a 1099, not a W-2. Can you help me if my wages were paid as a 1099, not as a W-2? No worries, we have you covered. Just order the 1099 instead of the W-2. Does what you get look the same as what the IRS would mail? My husband and I are applying for a loan. He has his W-2, but I can't find mine, and we need to show both. Will what you get me be acceptable to my loan officer? Yes, if your employer has in fact processed your W-2 and they are required to by law, then we can get the same information that the IRS keeps on file. The company I worked for went out of business. Can you still help? I need my W-2 from 7 years ago, and that company is no longer in business. I think it went bankrupt recently. Can I still get my W-2? Yes, it does not matter if that company is still around. missingw2.com can get you a copy of your W-2 from as far back as 10 years ago. So if 70 years ago you actually had a W-2 from this company, we will be able to email a copy of it to you. I work more than one job in a year, and I have a few W-2s. How many can you get? I held a few jobs at a time and was issued a few W-2s in the same year. Can you get all of the W-2s for that year? Absolutely. If you were issued multiple W-2 forms in 1 year, we will email all the W-2 tax forms that the IRS has for you in that year. All W-2s for that year in one shot. I can order a copy of all my W-2s from the past 10 years? I want to order all of my W-2s for the past 10 years. Will I have to put in 10 different orders, or can I just order once? You will be charged by the year. So if you order 1 year, but there are many W-2s for that year, you are only charged once, whether you have one W-2 for that year or many W-2s for that year. The charge is the same. If you want to order the past 10 years, you will be charged the price for each year times 10, regardless of how many W-2 forms you had in those years. You can order all 10 years in one order if you wish.